LSTEP was started in the early 80s to address the very problem of homelessness and how to make sure that people are able to transition successfully to independent living. So they've formulated this program that has three distinct components: mentoring, life skills training, and storytelling in order to do that.
The LSTEP participants are a very diverse group. They come from a wide range of ages and educational backgrounds, and yet they share two characteristics. They've been through some kind of a rough time, usually associated with homelessness, and they want to move forward with their lives. It's not long before the participants begin referring to one another as family.
The LSTEP program acts as kind of a pathfinder for our participants. So they come in with maybe a vague idea of what it is that they want to do, what they want to achieve in their lives. And the purpose of LSTEP is to help them really focus their ambitions into measurable and achievable goals, and then to take the first steps towards achieving those goals.
We meet twice a week for 13 weeks, and the life skills workshops are based on the kind of skills that people really need to move forward with their lives. So they include everything from goal setting to empowering people to make changes in their lives to looking at opportunities to further their education. So there are about 10 workshops overall. The one-to-one mentoring is one of the real distinguishing characteristics of LSTEP. Each participant is matched with a volunteer mentor who helps the participant develop good personal goals. The mentor also helps the participant personalize the lessons of the workshop. And finally, the mentor helps the participant prepare for the stepping stone ceremony.
One of the things I get out of it is to watch change that happens because people want it to happen. There is such hope there once a week, once every 2 weeks, and I get to participate in it. I love it. Watching them grow is exciting, and each one has done so.
You find that these folks that you're paired with or partnered with are very much like yourself. There's really a fine line between me and who's sitting across from me, and I just like to listen to their story. I want to hear their story. I don't want to tell somebody what to do. So what I try to do is inspire them to do something on their own, so it's coming from them. I'm a real believer in there's growth through contribution. The more you give, the more you get. I sometimes feel that I'm getting more than I'm giving.
Well, when I was with my mentor, my main concern was my recovery, first and foremost, because I'm a struggling recovering addict. And before I can accomplish my goals, I would like to know I can maintain my sobriety. So she suggested I attend more NA meetings, and I did. And also has taken a little bit further than that. I've also got a start date for school in June for my GED class.
I'm grateful for LSTEP in that I was not working at first, and as I was with LSTEP, I landed a job as a messenger, and from there I became a dispatcher, and I work full-time now. And LSTEP was there to help me through it, and I talked with my mentor, and he guided me through my employment.
At the stepping stone ceremony, each one of the participants gets up in front of a fairly large group of people, 50 or 60 people, and the participant tells his or her story and talks about his or her goals.
My plans for the future is to go back to school for computer programming, also to seek employment, and to be a much better mom to my children and strive to be the best.
Stepping Stones to me was a great experience. I spoke in front of a room full of people, and I get really nervous, but I felt like I was among family. It was a great. After I was done with my speech, I just felt so, joyous, and I felt like I had completed something. In my life, I haven't followed through with a lot of things, but with LSTEP, I stuck with the program, and I felt very proud of myself. My mom came to see me graduate, and she even cried, and it was a very emotional experience. I was very happy.
I'm about to graduate in 3 weeks, and it means, wow, that I'm finally finishing something and accomplished something one time. I stuck to it, I completed it, I didn't drop out of it, and that means a lot. And that's what LSTEP has meant to me. I finally accomplished something and did something on time, and I completed it. I did it all the way through.
To see these folks who on that first night, many of them look like a deer in the headlights, they don't know what to expect. To see them with poise and speaking clearly and telling their stories is just, that transformation to me is amazing. And it's wonderful because I know that they can take that out into the world so that when they go out into the world and they have challenges, which they will, because we all do, go back to that empowered moment when I got my graduation certificate. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.